get set up. Okay, hey, we're live. Holy smokes, we already got 3 people watching. How's it going, everybody? We're just getting our shit together. Yeah, stay tuned for a sec here. And we're going to go to my channel here and see what's going on. I'm going to pull things up and make sure everything's working the way it should be. And, okay, where the fuck is everybody? Say hello, by the way.
Hello, by the way.
Oh, fuck off, not you. Don't be a cunt.
Can't help it.
Okay, here we go. Videos. Let's see what's going on here. Just pulling stuff up on my laptop so I'll be able to keep up with what's going on. Why is that not coming up? Go on my creator studio here for a minute. Just bear with me, guys. Still get my shit together. 109. Hey, wow, this is great. Everybody's saying hi. Everything's going cool. No? Okay. What do you mean? Let's try SMG Live. Oh, here we go. FOCUSRITE unboxing Q&A, yeah.
Bam.
Here we go. Cool. Yeah, the fucking light's working out well, actually. So we can actually see our eyes and shit, and that was my big thing. Right there. Hey, everybody. Okay, yeah, we're just getting everything situated here. Let's see how we're going to do this. Fuck off. What's so goddamn funny?
Nothing. I'm looking.
Should I go over there?
We're gonna work on. We're
gonna figure this out.
Yeah, just getting our stuff together. Paraguay, no shit. How cool is that? Okay. Actually, I'm going to try the other camera. We're going to flip this around and see how this looks. That might be cool. Then we've got a monitor, and that's a better camera.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
Yeah, that's all right. Cool. Okay. So, yeah, let me get in the middle here.
Yep.
And
musical chairs.
Yeah, here we go. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, there's a great shot of my balls.
Balls!
You've officially made it on the internet one.
Yep. Okay, we can give everybody a great big ball shot and they don't go running. Okay. Holy cow. Sorry about that, guys. How many people we got on board right now? It doesn't even fucking say. Glenn, fart in a studio mic. Well, fart in your studio mic. We're not going to do that. Okay, so yeah, first up. So what we're going to be doing is we actually have a general purpose first for this episode. We're going to be doing an unboxing, and then we're going to do, you know, the Q&A and that sort of thing. So just stay tuned right here. Let's see what we got. So, got TJ's crazy ass fucking knife here.
It's not that crazy. Fuck. That's it. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
knife. Pull the handle.
The holster's crazy.
Belt clips are crazy.
Okay. Well, no. This is crazy. I've never seen this before.
No?
Yeah. It's like you just need to.
You've never worked a job where you open a lot of box, have you?
Neither of you. What's your point?
Have you?
Here, hand me the box.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's in the box?
What's in the box, man? Okay, so yeah, as per all that process. Okay, the FOCUSRITE stuff I know is very popular with a lot of you guys, and I've had this kind of sitting around for a week or so, and so thought, hey, let's do an unbox here live. This should be fun. Let's see what's going on. So we got to give a shout out to my friends at Ericsson Audio and my friends at FOCUSRITE for making this happen. Very cool. Thank you so much. No packaging. Thank you. Okay. Wow, this is actually kind of heavy. Holy shit. Okay, so we've got a box full of crap. Oh, yeah.
Yep, you're all good. That's why it's on the...
Yeah, that way you don't drop it. Good idea. Magic box. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, it's a box. What's in the box?
Another box.
Another box. The box full of it's like Russian boxes here. There we go. Let's not hack up TJ.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Yet tonight.
He's still gotta go to work after
If I go missing,
Okay.
I'm not in Essex County.
Yeah, okay, here we go. Awesome, dude. Okay. This is the FOCUSRITE Octopre Dynamic. So this is like, say you need 8 extra channels to record with. This is going to be something you should take a look at because they're not that expensive. They're about $500-600 US, I think. So they're not like break the bank, but you know, if you want to do some drums or something like that, and you're short on channels, and you've got an 8-at input for your recorder, yeah, this is a good place to start. We're gonna pull this out in just a sec, and of course it's coming.
Do we need the knife again?
Yeah, I need the knife again. I'll let TJ do the honors. He's a professional. TJ's a professional box opener. I'm not gonna say for who though.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, don't want to get corporate upset. Oh no!
But that's why we all go to school, to be box openers.
In Windsor, you do.
Ooh, that's kind of sharp. Check this out. Okay, we're just gonna set the box. Oh, you set the box.
Yep, I got
somewhere.
it.
And here we go. Check it this out. Ooh, that is sick. And let's see what we got here. There it is. That's the Octopre. So this is the Octopre Dynamic. I gotta say, I love the red finish on this as well. And where do we got here? Yeah. You check on the back here. You got your 8-at ins and outs. Right there. So you can hook that up, like I said, to a sound card or whatnot. Here's all your inputs and outputs. 8 ins, 8 outs. It's got line outs, so which is great. So you can you do well, it's got outputs, so you can like run this to something else, and you can run it through an EQ or that sort of thing. So that's pretty cool. It's got the word clock as well for sync. But what's really cool here is you not only have your mic gain, you've got a compressor on every channel. And I want to try this out on like room mics and see how that works. Normally I don't compress very much. I'm wondering how that might work on some toms though. Maybe even a kick drum. Like live, that'd be really badass. But studio, yeah, I tend to prefer to leave things as dry as possible. I compress the room mics on the way in usually, but that's about it. But as you can see, you can crank the compressor up, and if that's still not enough compression, it's got the more button, which actually doubles it. So that's pretty cool. Cam Floor is going to be coming out to the studio on Sunday, and we're going to be demoing it then. And, you know, you got all your clocking configurations down here and whatnot. Pretty cool. It's a great way to add some expansion to your recording capabilities, like I said, especially if you want to get into live drums or multiple mic configurations, that kind of thing. And like all Focusrite units, it's got the 8-channel display up front, which is a big help for
Getting
Levels for everyone?
yeah, well, exactly, and just figuring out what channel's plugged into what. That's always a big help. So very cool. Somebody wants me to fart. Okay. Oh no, it's not USB 3. No, it's not USB 3. This isn't an interface you plug into your computer. This plugs into other interfaces. It's strictly an 8-at interface. So it's 8 mic preamps. You're going to hook up to something else. So if you've got something like a 4-channel Focusrite unit with an 8-at on it, you can hook this up and you're golden.
Or the 18920?
Well, yes, of course. Yeah, for that. I'm just thinking the guys who might have started out with a smaller unit.
Right.
This is exactly for you guys who might have a 2 or 4-channel unit. As long as it's got 8-at, you can add 8 extra mic pre's and you're set. So very freaking cool. Yes, exactly. That's exactly. It's an expansion. So that's that. Hey, grab that band amp.
Yeah.
Brandon's we're gonna show off one more cool thing, and we've unboxed these, but we haven't put it through its paces yet. But I'm gonna give you guys a sneak preview right now, because I think this is kind of cool. And this was the big shocker of everything, and you guys are gonna laugh. And we don't have. TJ, did you clean your house? No, he did not. We're at Brandon's house. This is Brandon over here. Get in the shot, Brandon.
What's going on, everyone?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the band amp.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. This thing is a 20-watt guitar amp with Bluetooth, so you can actually play. You can actually play music off your phone onto this thing. This is the most surprising amplifier I've ever come across. It is absolutely fucking brutal sounding. I can't believe it. We were just dumbfounded when we hooked it up. This thing is
Just for comparison, like here's Donkey Kong Country in front of the amp. That's how small this amp is.
Yes, it's ridiculously tiny. That's what TJ's girlfriend said.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah. And actually, this is yes, it's incredibly affordable. Sounds amazing. You know, if you're gonna spend $200 on an amp, get one of these. Don't get a Line 6. Get one of these. Hook it up to like a Harley Benton 1x12. You're in business, and you're gonna have a great little setup. You can be sure we're gonna be doing a full-on demo on these guys. The unboxing for this should be out next week. We got a slight like soundbite or two with it. But we were just shocked by how good this sounded.
It was funny too because we initially tried it with the gain very low and we're like, yeah, that's not bad. And then we turned the gain up a little bit more. It's like, oh my god,
Yeah,
that's like the most unholy amp for a solid state. It's
Ridiculous.
pretty surprising.
Yeah, it was absolutely bananas just how good it was. So there we go. There's a couple little unboxing things I wanted to get out of the way because I've been wanting to do those for a while. Why don't you guys grab your beers? I'm gonna have my coffee first. And then I'll
Yeah,
have a beer.
true. Why don't you answer some questions? I'll grab the beer.
And tonight, we are informally sponsored by Kronenberg Blanc.
Sure.
I'm drinking coffee right now, but yeah, I'm going to flip this over for a second here. We're going to go to the Q&A, and there's a lot of questions going on right now. How many viewers we got? 196. Okay, not quite as many as last time, but that's fine. Fuck you, TJ. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you gonna spin the camera around, or are you just gonna show them the table?
Oh, good point.
Fuck you, Glenn.
Well, they can stare at my Nintendo over there. It's
There
fine.
you go.
You know, you weren't even seeing that in the shot.
Oh, that's for... Oh, yes. Yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
tonight's episode is brought to you by Kronenberg Blanc. Yeah. No one's mine. I got to finish my coffee first, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. Great news for you guys. Very important question for you guys. Okay, Hawaiian Freak, go for it. Oh, God. TJ, or Glenn, who would you fuck? TJ or TJ with a tap out shirt? I need to know.
I don't. Hold on. I don't own a tap out shirt.
Yeah,
so
yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah.
So the first is what you're going with, I'm assuming.
I'm going with neither.
That's just
You
wrong.
had to pick one. That's how it goes. That's a binary question.
So fuckers. Do you need a DI box? Yes. Yes, you do need a DI box. Don't cheap out there. Spend $200. Get yourself a Countryman. It'll last you your entire life. Yes, that is. If you're, no tap out shirt and can barely count to 4. There you go. You know TJ pretty well, I see.
Fuck you too.
Anyway. Okay. We're getting it's getting a little crazy here. Give me a minute here. We're gonna throw on super chat here because these are getting a little crazy. There's just too many questions going on. So if you guys got something you really want answered, because they're just questions are coming like mad right now, hit on the super chat and I'll try and get to your questions the best I can. Meanwhile, if everybody can hit the thumbs up, that would be amazing. Let's get everybody to say, give the video a thumbs up, and that way we can get some more people in here. TJ versus Jared Dines.
You mean TJ versus Evil TJ?
Yeah.
In what sense?
Yeah, drumming, I'd have to go with Jared. If it was
Yeah.
actually a street fight, I'd go with TJ.
Yep.
Yeah, TJ may be fairly small, but the guy's scrappy. That's for sure.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Come on, everybody, give that like button a hit. That would be a huge help.
Oh, yep. Liam Hardy music. Yeah, TJ always wins. Except in life.
There we go. That's amazing. Okay, there we go with the like button. Thanks, guys. That'll just help get us going here. But anyway, TJ Hooker.
Yeah, because guess what? I do own season 1 on DVD. Big surprise.
I don't have to fart. Sorry.
What's with the farting stuff? Like,
I don't know. Why do you?
No,
yeah,
thank you.
Trust me.
I've lived through enough of Glenn's
Wait.
farts. That's
Yeah,
enough.
Who's this Todd from BoJack Horseman? And why am I him?
I have no idea.
I've seen maybe 5 minutes of an episode, and I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck you, Glenn. Signed a drummer XD. Okay. Did your mother write that for you?
She would know to put in the XD.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Isn't that like what you put on after like the whole RAR memes?
Something
RAR,
like that.
XD.
It's supposed to be like your eyes crossed out.
Yeah. I figured as much.
This is where we explain memes to people who know a lot more about memes than we do.
Okay, that just defaults there. Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, like I said, if you guys got some heavy-duty recorded questions you want answered, hit it up on Super Chat. That'll highlight it, and I'll be able to spend a few minutes in answering your questions. We did that last time. It went great. So yes, please go ahead and do that. I'm trying to go through the massive stream of questions right now, but I can't get to everyone. Like I said, if you want your stuff highlighted, get on Super Chat. It's like it starts at like $2 Canadian. That's about what? Not very much American.
Basically a buck.
Yeah. It's not. It's not. It's not very much American.
It's cheaper than your normal 1-800 numbers.
Cheaper than a night out with your mom. There we go. Or at least, yeah. Anyway,
Dude, I gotta pay my grocery bill somehow. Fuck.
there you go. Okay, what the fuck is that? I don't get that. Joyo or Orange Micros? Go with the Joyo stuff. The Joyo stuff's ridiculously good.
Yeah, wait till you hear the sound. It's absolutely killer.
Yep.
I want one so bad.
Shocked by how good it sounds. Review of Bergera. Maybe at some point, sure. Bergera is a little bit stuck up when it comes to sending reviewers gear, so I think they kind of want... They don't quite get the YouTube thing, I don't think, so it might be a little while before we see anything of that. I know Fluff's not really a particular fan of Bergera, mainly because of the build quality issue. So,
someone asked what Super Chat is.
it's just,
I guess they don't know.
Super Chat is if you guys go to where it says say something and you go hit that little $sign, you can send me a couple bucks and I'll answer your question. It's like doing a one-on-one chat kind of thing, except you don't get I'm not charging my hourly rate for it. How about
You
that?
get to skip the line.
Yes, you can. And there's a giant free. Yeah, it's like going to the amusement park, paying the extra buck or two and getting on the rides first. I've done that. It's definitely worth it.
There's a strip club joke in there too. Paid a few extra bucks, did we now?
Radial DI, not the industry standard. Oh, the radial stuff's good. I like the Countryman, the radial stuff. Can't go wrong with either brand. You try and mic a Line 6 amp with a $30 condenser mic. Yeah, maybe.
Well, there we go. We can revisit my Spider 2.
Okay, what? To ask you a goddamn question, I need to give you money? Gee, thanks. Well, you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to. Fuck, but with how many people shooting comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to pick them out sometimes, guys. That's all it is to it. It's like, it's like I do one-on-one sessions, and those are about $75 an hour. So yeah, so this way I'm doing it a little bit cheaper.
Well, here's the thing too. Like having done a couple of these with you guys now,
it's impossible to keep up with the question.
Yeah, you start to answer one question, 6 fly by.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty crazy. Would you see all the oldies but baddies videos? We're going to be doing...
we're doing another...
Tomorrow night.
Yeah,
actually.
tomorrow night we're going to be doing some more filming.
And that'll be up Sunday.
Yeah. Purposely haven't seen any. That way you get a true reaction tomorrow, unlike the previous videos I've been in.
Yep. And
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, okay.
I better see someone do Walk Like an Egyptian or I'm turning Japanese.
Yeah. Yeah. So far, the winner for turning Japanese is Kirsten Dunst. If you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend checking it out. Damn. That's all I'm going to say about that video.
I thought you showed that to me a little while ago.
Yeah. I think I did too. What's this? Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. I think we got one here. Hold on.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Thank you very much. The Shiny Place. Holy crap. Okay, here we go. This is a super chat, you cheap fucks, from Big Red Tower. Thank you very much, Big Red Tower, you wonderful human being, you.
All right, Shiny Place.
Yeah, Shiny Place. What's a good setup to begin using racks before you have the actual units, i.e. an interface, mounting, PSU, etc.? It's a good setup to begin using before you have the actual units. Not sure I understand the question completely there. Begin using racks before you have the actual units, interface, mounting.
Like just grabbing a blank rack?
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you can get for that. Shit.
I would think it's more what gear do you plan on getting?
Okay, yeah. Good so begin using racks before you get the actual units. Okay, interface mounting. Okay, first off, I'd say go check out Sweetwater or whatnot for actual rack units. Plan on getting a bigger rack than you think you'll need. Get yourself some extra spaces because you need to put breathing space in, especially if you're using some tube gear or that kind of thing. Okay, but if you're thinking about getting an interface, take a look at the RME stuff, take a look at the Focusrite stuff, Universal Audio. There's a lot of really great stuff out there right now, and highly recommend checking that out. Like I said, the preamp stuff, again, there's Focusrite, there's Audient for the great bang for the buck stuff. As you get into more you want to spend more, depending on how much you want to add, you got to ask yourself, do you want to go to the lunchbox or do you want to stick with individual units? Okay, individual units are going to cost you more over time, whereas a lunchbox is going to be a little more money up front, but you're basically buying one unit or one rack to power a whole bunch of different units. So that's what I'd suggest. I like my 500 series rack, and I've got 4 preamps jammed in there, a nice Pultec EQ and a nice compressor and whatnot. I've still got three slots, so I don't have to buy power supplies for all that. That does cut down on your price per rack. So 500 series units are definitely a very cool way to go, and usually all the 500 series preamps are just freaking amazing. Check out the Warm Audio stuff too, especially if you want to get like a compressor or an EQ or stuff like that. Their stuff is just absolutely awesome. It's manufactured in China, but it's using all like Cinemag transformers, like really top end shit. And they do their quality control in Texas. I had a nice chat with those guys when I was at Music Mesa. They're going to be doing an appearance on the show very soon. But yeah, interface mounting, power supply, etc. Yeah, like again, I use for 500 series power supply, I'm using the IGS Audio Panzer 500. It's built like a fucking tank and it's rock solid. It's a few more bucks than some of the other models, but it's not gonna be sagging with power. So you can rest assured your units are going to be powered all the time and have enough power to get the job done and have the headroom necessary to do the job. So I hope that answered your question, man. Thank you so much for asking, and we're going to continue on here. Okay. I just got an interview for a recording studio in Vegas. I'm really excited, and I asked you guys, have any pointers for me? Justin. Oh, hey, Justin.
Oh,
Justin Estacado.
Congrats,
Hey,
Justin.
Yeah, way to go, dude.
Long time no see, dude.
Yeah. Okay, Justin. What I'd say is just maintain calm and keep an open mind. Like, if they're going to ask you what would you do to mic up an accordion, don't laugh. What would you do to mic up a xylophone? Again, don't laugh. If they start throwing stuff like that at you, think, okay, what's the best way we're going to serve the client? That's the attitude you're going to want. And it's like, because generally when I've got somebody who asks me if they can come in an interview or something like that, they want to work for me, the first thing I'm going to say is, what have you done? Can you show me something you've done? And you did that video last year where you did the thing about recording and whatnot. You might want to show them that and tell them you won that Washburn from that. That's a bit of an achievement. That was a pretty damn decent recording, and they should really get a laugh out of that. I know I did.
Well, I would add in, be yourself, like straight up. Like I've done job interviews where I'm the guy doing the hiring, and you can tell when someone's nervous or someone's on edge.
Yeah.
And when someone's actually being honest and genuine, because guess what? At the end of the day, if I'm going to end up hiring you, that's because I got along with you in the interview and I would like to work with you on a daily basis. I'm not going to hire someone with years of experience if he's a, fucking jackass.
Yeah.
How the hell did you get in my studio then?
Because I paid you lots and lots of money to record lots and lots of projects.
Yeah, that's how that worked. Right.
And then
right.
TJ turned around and said, look at all the stuff I've done.
Yeah, good point. Okay, yeah. Glad you're on. Honestly, Justin, seriously, dude, you're a pretty chill dude. I'm sure you're going to be a credit to any studio you work at. I think you should do pretty well. And if it helps, tell them I recommended you.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Ask them up front what they think of Spectre Sound.
Yeah, they might throw you out for that. I don't know. But seriously, man, good luck to you, man. Seriously, best wishes. I hope you land the job. Good for you, dude. And hope to see you at the next NAMM, unless I make it to Vegas this year for some reason. Okay, so what do we got here? Glenn, would you test out a Vox AC 1530, try out in a metal mix, and A/B it with your other current amps? Yes, I can do that, actually. My good friends over at Tecumseh Music are a Vox dealership, and I can probably get my hands on something. Also going to be checking out the Clones amp as well, which is the new amp by Joyo. It's an analog modeling amp. I should be getting that in the next week or two, and that actually reconfigures the circuitry inside itself via relays and adds various bits and pieces, and then you change out the power tube, so you can actually go from a Marshall to a Vox AC30 to a 5150 to a Soldano. And the amp just rebiases itself. It's really fucking cool. And then you have to change power tubes to match whatever amp you're using. But it's an amazing concept, and it's basically for recording that is going to be the amp you are going to want. So yes, we can try that in the context of a metal mix. I don't know how that's going to work on distortion, but it should be pretty fucking cool on the cleans. That's for sure. I mean, the Vox stuff, you know, I mean, like, well, Beatles.
Yeah.
That's what I think of. As soon as I think AC30s, I think Beatles, I think, you know, a lot of that British invasion stuff. Buddy of mine growing up, his dad had a Vox teardrop guitar, which was pretty fucking cool. Don't see very many of those.
I didn't know Vox made guitars, so
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, I've played with a few guys that have had Vox amps. They sound really good.
Okay. Ray West, thank you very much. Really appreciate it, dude. Should have asked a question. I would have been happy to answer it. Aaron Shadows, thank you. Oh, here we go. Do you use an outboard mixer, outputs, headphone mixes, or do you route everything digitally with your interface? I use the digital interface, actually. In fact, I'm getting a new interface. I've got a new interface. I still need to unbox it. I've got the new Fireface UFX Plus, and that does discrete headphone mixes. Same with a lot of the Focusrite stuff, and that's how I prefer to do it. Antelope has got something really cool, actually. They've got an app-controlled mixer. So you can actually give a tablet to your drummer or your singer or whatnot, and they can actually set up their headphone mix right at their station via a tablet. Very fucking cool. I really like doing things that way. I'm also going to be demoing a headphone amp for Aphex. They sent me one, so we're going to do a quick thing on that. But that's not really going to give you the ability to do discrete mixes the way how having several discrete outputs out of your audio interface can do. So there's that. But even the Focusrite 18920 has two separate headphone outputs with discrete mixes, and they're fantastic. So there's that. Okay. Going to start programming drums. Also, which VSTs? I would say start with DrumForge, actually. DrumForge has a pretty incredible set of samples available. The only problem is you're going to have a copy of Contact. Otherwise, no. So, I don't know. If you're starting to program, Easy Drummer maybe.
I don't even look at me, man. I hit things for real.
Honestly,
I don't know a damn thing about program drums.
Yeah. I just go into SoundForge or not SoundForge, Acid, and I just grab like a decent sounding snare sample, a decent sounding kick, hats, and it's it's for basic demos. Like I would never release something like that, so that does the job for what I need it to.
For what you're writing for, sure, why not? It makes perfect sense. That's my take on it anyway. Let me see here. But yeah, the DrumForge stuff's pretty cool. If you do have a copy of Contact, check out DrumForge because their shit is pretty fucking amazing. That being said, we're going to be embarking on doing our own brand of SMG drum samples in a couple of months. I will let you guys know when that happens, but some very cool things are in the works. Let's just put it that way. I'm going to be teaming up with Mr. Warren Hewitt and a couple of guys from Gear Gods, and we're going to be doing our own little software drum samples, and it's going to be really fucking cool. So a lot of the drum sounds you hear on my show will be made available to you guys. So that's pretty cool. Okay, message retracted. Okay. Sorry, message retracted.
Anyway.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Hey, Glenn.
This guy's from,
Julio here. I ate with you guys at Grill 'em All twice.
Cheers.
Why is the overall volume on my mixes so low and the mix is already peaking when I bounce the audio file?
What's your master set to?
Yeah, exactly. Are you putting a mastering limiter on here? That's the thing. Okay, it sounds like you're not using a mastering limiter of any kind. What a mastering limiter is going to do is take those peaks down a little bit so you can raise your overall volume. Anything's going to do that. You can check out a VST called LoudMax 64. It's free. You can put it on your master bus and just play with that a little bit. It does the exact same thing Waves L2 or L3 does, except it's free. It's a free VST. Again, it's called LoudMax 64. If you're using VSTs, grab that. It's absolutely free. If you want to get something really high-end, get the Slate FGX. That's the mastering limiter I use, and that is freaking amazing. I use that on freaking everything. And yeah, it just allows you to turn your entire mix up. And like I said, works like a champ. So yeah, make sure you have a mastering limiter on your show or on your mix. because that will allow you to turn your volume up. The trick is to not go crazy with it and wind up with like death magnetic levels. I guess I should really do an episode on mastering.
Yeah, you should.
And just show you guys how I do it. It's pretty simple, actually. I do it from a tip Brandon started with way back when. Was the
that was that
was on Through the Mirror, or no, that was on
Over.
that was on Game Over. Yeah,
That was Game Over. That was an Andy.
Yeah, because we were both talking about that, about how you should just start mastering it while you're mixing it.
Yeah, exactly. So
that was Andy Sneap. He did that on, I think it was United Abominations, and
Yes.
I thought, what a great idea, because I was so sick of even recording with Glenn. It's like you mix it and then you master it after the fact. It's like, why not just mix it to how it's going to sound?
And I'd burn like mix after mix after mix. I'd burn CD after CD after CD. Run back to the car, try it, and I remember going through it over and over and over and over and over and over again. And then we started throwing the mastering on while I was mixing, and I was like, oh, now I know what it's going to actually sound like, and that just saved a huge amount of time. So that's what I do. I always throw a mastering limiter on when I'm mixing, and just hear it right from the get-go how it's going to sound. So that's my suggestion. But again, Loud Max 64. Check that out. It's great. Okay. Hey, Julio, I might actually be back in LA in a couple weeks. If I wind up Grill 'em All, I'll get in touch with you, dude. We'll hang out again.
There you go.
Yeah. Glenn, would you consider doing a review of affordable wireless in-ear monitoring solutions? Any good recommendations off the top of your head? What was that company we checked out at NAMM? Fuck. We signed up.
Last year?
Yeah.
Last year we were talking with Ultimate Ear.
Right, there we go. I don't know if they're very affordable, though.
I don't know. They were, for drums, you were looking at about 900 to 1100.
Yeah, that's not affordable.
Now, are you talking about wireless in-ears or just in-ears, period?
Yeah,
Probably wireless.
Well...
Did he say wireless?
Yeah.
Wireless in-ear monitor.
Wireless in-ears.
Okay, yeah. Ooh.
Okay, then basically you need a wireless interface, and you can just plug in whatever headphones you want into that, because it's just a wireless transmitter.
Right.
That being said, I lucked out. The headphones I currently use in the studio, and I turned around and went back and bought 2 more pairs for personal use.
Did you get them at a dollar store?
They were Panasonic earbuds that I paid $4 a pair for, and I've been using them in the studio since the summertime, and they are fantastic.
Crazy. Well, there you go. Yeah, I don't use wireless anything because I'm studio based, but you know what? I will. Sorry about that. Just itchy nose. I don't use wireless anything in the studio, but I tell you what, I will look into it for you. I don't know who's got affordable wireless in here. That'd be something that sounds like a job for China. Seriously, I should take a look at see if any of the Chinese manufacturers have anything available. That's probably a really good place to start looking. Maybe Joyo can make something like that.
Yeah.
They make some pretty amazing stuff for not very much money, so that might be a good suggestion right there. You know what? I should talk to Terry about that. And
Go for it.
Terry Lee from Joyo and see if they've got anything in the pipe for that. That might be a really
I'd
cool
love
idea.
to try something out.
That would be really badass, actually. That's really cool. Okay. Hi from Australia. Do you think the Focusrite will compare with the Audient ASP 800? TJ rocks.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, you're not.
Well, I was just thinking, well, I can think of something else that, that ends with CKS, but anyway. Anyway.
Not like that joke. That ended with C. Anyway,
okay. Yeah, the Focusrite, the Audient. Jeez, ooh, you're asking me to pick winners here. The Audient is, I think, a little bit cleaner, but probably not the end of the world stuff. Now, here's something really cool I can tell you about preamps, and this is very important. Pay attention, because I was talking with Ulrich Wild about this a little while ago, and Ulrich did Great Southern Trendkill, and he was talking about, they're miking up guitars for Dimebag, and he couldn't quite get the sound. It's like they had the amp, the cabinet, the mic, everything was set up and ready to go, but the sound just wasn't there. And, turns out Dimebag had to run home and go get his little fucking Mackie 2-channel board from like 1992 that had, these 2 little mic preamps, and that's what they used to mic up the guitars. And that was the key to the Pantera sound, was this cheap little mic pre. So a lot of the mic pre's we've been getting over, say, the last 20 years are fucking fantastic, even the cheap ones. I know the Behringer ADA 8000 won a bunch of blind ear tests on Gear Sluts against some really high-end mic preamps, and nobody could believe it. So just because they're inexpensive doesn't mean they're bad. Like modern amps are great. They're super clean. You probably couldn't go wrong with either. I like really when it comes down to the Focusrite or the Audient, it really comes down to features more than anything. Like the Audient stuff has variable impedance levels, which is going to be great if you're using a lot of dynamics or ribbon mics. You can lower the impedance and you can get the mics sounding the way how they should be. So that's a big plus there. Whereas if you're not using ribbon mics, the Focusrite's probably going to be just fine. Whereas the Focusrite, the Octo Pre-Dynamic has built-in compressors. Again, it all comes down to what do you need, what do you want, and what's your budget. But really the price difference isn't that great. So I would definitely recommend checking it out. Either one. You can't go wrong. Well, let's put it this way. I've got the ASP 880 in my rack right now. And the 800, I think, has the HMX and iron controls for a little bit more character. I went with a super, super, super clean one. But that's just what I prefer. Okay, hopefully that helps. Okay, another Carl. Thank you, another Carl. Thank you, JTK1. Wow. Hey, you guys can ask questions, JTK1. That would be great. TJ, I'm right behind you.
No, I was looking at Damien's here. I love you, TJ. Fuck you, Glenn, and the guy to the left.
Yeah, fuck you.
Thank
Fuck
you.
you too.
This is Brandon, by the way. He plays on a lot of stuff. Plays a lot of guitar. On all kinds of stuff like
The history of distortion. Can you play metal on a Strat? All kinds of different things.
yeah. We had the Sweden guys from Can You Play Metal on a Strat as well.
Yeah.
And
That was pretty cool having someone from Sweden drop in the studio.
Yeah, that was great. Those guys were like three brothers on a road trip. Did you guys finish your beers already?
No, I'm almost there.
Okay. Yes, again, I'd like to say that once again tonight's episode is brought to you by Kronenberg Blanc. It is the preferred beer of Spectre Sound Studios.
Sure.
Yeah, the preferred beer of TJ is anything that's beer.
No. Anything that's not Coors Light. Fuck.
Yeah,
Come on,
this
let's
is
get it
true.
right. Shit.
What's that? What's this? Do you ever use ribbon mics on kick drums? No, never use a ribbon mic.
Bad idea.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Do you want to buy a new one every other kick?
What's up? Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Oh.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, brothers.
Now that Glenn's back in here.
Yep.
What's it? Focusrite versus Tascam. Tascam's drivers seem to be a little glitchy on Windows.
That's a driver issue. So
yeah.
yeah, the Focusrite drivers are pretty good. Like we hooked up the 18920.
I'm just turning it for the logo. If we're gonna take up the screen with it.
Yeah, the Focusrite drivers were pretty fucking rock solid. Actually, we were very impressed with the 18920. So and same with Audient, they had great drivers too. And I know the Tascam drivers can be a little glitchy. So that's one thing to keep in mind if you're doing audio on a PC is the driver support.
I was gonna say, I'll say this too, is that I got a Tascam unit myself, had it for years, and I've had actually no issues with it, driver wise or otherwise. Actually, you've used it in one of the videos too.
I have a Focusrite 8 Pre. I also have PreSonus Tube Pre V2, and I just got a Rupert Neve DI. Awesome. If you were a recording chain, what would you record the DI? What DB level would you record at? Oh, that's a great fucking question. How would you record the DI? The Rupert Neve DI. Let me take a look and see what that is so I know exactly what you're talking about. I think this is B. Just one sec, please. Okay, okay, that's RN. I imagine that's the RNDI. Okay, yeah. So you were running Focusrite 8 Pre as a PreSonus Tube Pre V2. Let me see what the PreSonus looks like. I'd probably put the Neve DI into the maybe the what was that Focusrite 8 Pre. Yeah, it's is that might be the Claret 8 Pre? If that's the Claret, yeah, definitely plug the DI into that, man. Ultimately, you're probably I'm gonna guess plug the Neve DI into the Focusrite, that'd be where I'd start, but I wouldn't rule out the tube pre either. My suggestion is make a couple recordings like that and do some reamps and see what, or if you're just doing amp sims, see what works best. What's going to give you the best sound right from the get-go. Ultimately, that's got to be a decision up to you. But that's, I'm guessing the Focusrite would be a great idea. As for DBs, when I'm recording DIs, I usually make sure you're recording 24-bit, give yourself that bit depth, and then I set my levels to about -8 dBs to -2. It's like I'll try and average for about -8 dBs. Just make sure you really start jumping on the strings that you're not going to peak out the levels. That's all. As long as you're not clipping, you're fine. That's my guess anyway. Hey Glenn, how the hell are you? Hi Chris P. Sitting here enjoying a nice refreshing Kronenberg Blanc.
We really got to hit them up for sponsorships.
They've been on the show before, that's why I'm doing this. It's
yeah.
Hey Kronenberg, if you're watching this, yes, we really like your drink. Anyway,
Gotta get them to sponsor our next camping trip.
Yeah.
They kind of do, anyways.
Oh God, yeah, camping with these guys, it's who can drink them. You guys actually keep count of how many beers you can drink and still stay standing. I'm not a big drinker.
I'll say this: I'm gonna concede it to Brandon because he did drink more on the last day of the trip.
Okay.
But once we got back from the trip, I went out to the bar and kept going.
I had to work early the next morning after 3 days of drinking, so I'm like,
I kept the fight going outside the ring.
Sure.
But,
We'll make it even. We'll call it a draw. How about that?
Oh God,
It's like Monty Python. We'll call it a draw.
You guys are hilarious. God. Okay. Fishman pickups, Glenn. What do you have to say about it? Funny you mentioned that. Actually, I'm halfway through my Fishman demo. Brandon's been helping out on this. We're retrofitting 2 guitars with Fishman. We're going to be doing the Strat and my 7-string Legator. And we're going to see just what kind of difference it makes. So those are off at the shop right now, getting changed over. My good friend Jay Swatman, who I've been going to since about 1996, I think, to do all my custom guitar work. He's 95 actually. He's got them right now. He's going to be dropping the new pickups in, and he's going to be putting some of those Graphtec parts on the Legator as well, like a new nut, new bridge saddles, new tuners, all kinds of cool stuff. That's going to be a really fucking badass guitar when it's done. I can tell this already. Those Graphtec tuners are really fucking sick. So there we go. That's going to be fucking cool. Okay, what's that? Mix with life. Okay. Oxy doesn't mix with life? Okay. EMG versus Fishman. Now, there's a cool one. Okay, I got to do a couple of videos, but make sure I don't piss anybody off, but sure. Mm-hmm. Yes. No, Bias Effects giveaway. Yeah, years ago. Or, no, months ago. No, you know what? No, I've still got those. Right, hang on. I think I still have those giveaways. Yeah, codes. You know what? I'll probably throw them in with the fucking oldies but baddies. I think I still have those fucking codes kicking around. Yeah, shit. I should totally
give them some runners up or something.
Paid comment here.
Yeah.
What drum heads do I use? Right now I'm switching.
Whatever I give to them.
It depends on what we're talking about. For a while there, I was using the Ebony,
Remos?
Ebony Pinstripe Remos. I was using those.
That's on the Toms, though, right?
Yeah. I was using those on the Toms years ago. Before I really started bringing that kit into the studio, because they cut through during live shows when you're not being mic'd. Not something you would really use in a studio situation.
Exactly.
Right now, I'm tossing some Aquarian Vintage 2s on my Toms. My snare skin I bounced around with, but with my current snare, which is the Tama Birch snare that you saw in our snare drum shootout video, I am a big fan of the Remo Fiber skin. That has been my favorite skin by far on that drum.
Okay.
I just get a good crack out of it, a good sound.
He said crack.
But that's
Can't believe you like money too.
You like money? Me too. Wow.
But those would be my go-tos at the current time.
thoughts of amps and guitars. I think they should fucking send me one and let me evaluate one because actually the 5150 Mark III, it's pretty fucking badass. I'd get a rev first though. Oh wait, I did get a rev first.
And second.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Get a rev, not a 5150. It's a far more versatile amp and sounds better.
I used mine for 10 years, loved it. But yeah, as soon as I tried a rev, I was like, I've got to give this up and get a rev.
Coke versus weed. What a dumb fucking question. Here's an idea.
Coke.
Stop poisoning yourself. There's an idea.
No, man, because Coke you mix with whiskey, you drink it. It's
Okay, that works. Yeah, Coca-Cola.
Yeah, ha ha ha.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Damien, yeah, I am on YouTube, TJ the Drummer. You can look it up. I don't have a lot on there.
Actually, should change that to TJ the Drunken Drummer.
Yeah.
That would probably work better.
And so pretty much I would just need to have a camera on me 24/7.
I don't know.
It'd be the real world with TJ. Every comment would be, clean your fucking house.
Cheap hose versus expensive hose. Well,
expensive, quality over quantity.
Well,
I agree with that.
Let's talk about your ex-bandmates.
Which one?
The host.
Which ones? There's been lots of...
I'm right here, guys. I'm right here. Okay?
Oh, God.
Brandon, so how much do you charge?
Okay, Mike,
Me and my clients.
check out the 7 Circle audio kits. Amazing stuff. Cheaper than 500 series, but soldered up yourself. These pre's are legit. Do the show. Dig the show. Okay. Hey, Soundman1402, thank you so much. Yeah, the 7 Circle audio stuff, yes, I would love to check out. I don't have an oscilloscope, so I don't know if I can actually build these and make it affordable for myself without, doing repair costs because I'd probably fuck something up really bad. I'm okay with like fixing, mic cables and
Guitar jack or something.
Yeah, and I did rewire my Ward Beck console to give mic preamp outs there, but I don't know if I could actually assemble something as complex as a fully functional mic preamp and not fuck it up. I just don't have that kind of patience or skill level. I don't think I'd probably give that to a buddy of mine. Who's good at electronics, like Calvin or somebody like that.
Yeah, and he's in town too.
That's true. That might be something to look it up because I'll say years ago when I was still really starting out and before I really got into it, I know the 7 Circle stuff has a great reputation, and I was seriously considering getting some of those and building them, but I just don't have the skills. That's one thing that's held me back. I'm sure you can buy them pre-assembled, which would probably be pretty fucking badass too. But it would be pretty cool to actually buy a kit and get somebody to put it together for me just to see how it works, because I know those preamps are absolutely fucking badass. Yeah, so there we go. So yeah, 7 Circle, absolutely fucking cool stuff. Those of you guys out there who are looking to get some great preamps and might have some better soldering skills than I do, yes, check out 7 Circle stuff. It's definitely, I've been reading about it on Gear Sluts for years and years and years. They're great preamps. You just got to know what the fuck you're doing. That's the trick. And unfortunately, I don't. Not when it comes to that stuff.
I saw Espinoza, I think the name was, that was saying he turned off ad block, watching the ads, you hate it. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
We're all taking a fucking big hit right now. But
yeah, everybody's getting fucked.
You can read about that online. We're not going to sit here and make this into a bitch session about it.
No. It's just, we're not the only ones that, let's just say that. I've talked to a few other guys that are hurting as well. So everybody's kind of getting screwed right now.
I will say, though, like, I've to help YouTubers, I've started watching on my phone. Just trying to watch as much YouTube as I can on that because that will show the ads to help them out.
Yeah. I might be releasing a new t-shirt on Friday. I haven't figured it out yet, but we'll check it out. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we'll get to that. Anyway, yes, continuing on. Glenn is 1664, the year you were born. No, I was born in 1970. 1664 is the year I think this Amazing Libation was created.
Kiss us.
If I may just take a moment to talk about our sponsors. When we went camping last year, I actually went to 3 different beer stores to find Kronenberg.
We did?
Yes, we did.
Oh,
remember
okay.
that?
I remember
and
going
finally, and then so we hit 2 and we're like, all right, well, I guess I'll get the next best thing.
Because we did 2 on the way out of town.
Yep. And then we finally hit town. It's like, oh my God, they finally have it.
That's because you guys are picky.
Oh, I'm not picky at all. I just really, really wanted Kronenberg. It's a great camping beer.
It's a great beer, period.
Yeah, this is true.
Yes. God, we're such whores. Yes, here we go, Kronenberg.
Turn it.
Anyway,
Oh, fuck.
Where can I get an album mastered? Lacquer Channel Mastering in Toronto,
Yep.
or talk to Mauer Applebaum in Los Angeles. Either of those guys are going to do an amazing job.
Yeah, Mauer, we went and attended a lecture by, the dude's amazing. He mastered one of our tracks, and it just added, it was very, very subtle what he did, but it just added just a little something to it, and it's very much worth talking to him. Like, you think mastering, oh, whatever, he's going to set the levels. He's going to add something just a little bit.
Wait, what did he master?
Demons Will Fly.
I don't think I have a copy of that version.
No?
No, I didn't even know he worked on that.
Oh, I'll show it to you then.
Yeah,
son of
Mauer
a
Applebaum
bitch.
does some pretty incredible work.
Oh.
And he's a headbanger. He gets it. I mean,
Yeah.
he's done like Megadeth and shit. If I recall. I know.
Ingve for sure. Ingve, I think Rhapsody. Armored Saint, he did the
He
last
mastered the
couple albums.
Queensryche song I worked on. That's how I met Mauer. Just a wonderful dude. Very kind, very patient. Kind of the exact opposite of how I do things, but whatever. But yeah, Mauer is an absolute monster.
Actually,
when it comes
I got to
mastering.
interview him too about 3 or 4 years ago, and he told me his whole story about growing up in Israel and stuff. Great dude.
Oh, yes. Hang on. Orange Clock Productions. I gotta write this down. Orange Clock Productions. I own a film. Hang on. Fuck. Get back here. Fuck.
No, I saw it. Hold on.
I own a film company out of Hollywood. Would you guys like to talk about doing a real TV show? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we would. Orange Clock Productions. Let me see if I can find that on Facebook. Give me a sec here. I'll send you a friend request. Orange Clock Productions. Please contact me on the Spectre Media Facebook page. Yes, we'd love to talk. I'm actually going to be down in LA in a couple weeks, so you want to get together and have some lunch or something like that. That sounds like a really good idea. Because I'm thinking of I had a number of ideas how to work this into an actual like a cable show or something like that, or do something on HBO.
Discovery Channel or HBO.
Yeah, something like that.
There's a whole list of ideas kicking around that something can be developed.
Orange Clock Productions was live. Okay, we'll talk here. I'll message you about. Let's see.
Oh, send message.
Yeah. Seeing. All right, we're going to shoot you a message here on Facebook if this is the same Orange Clock Productions. Let me just see something. Let's see. Dun. All right. Shoot you a message anyway. Let's just see here. All right, dude. I just shot you a message out over Facebook. We'll see where that goes. This could be the start of something really fucking cool. See if I can I pull you up on here? No, I'll see if I can find you on YouTube as well. YouTube makes it so goddamn fucking difficult to actually direct message anybody. You know what I mean?
Just have him message you after the fact. Let's get back to the stream.
Yeah, just give me a second. I don't want to fucking miss this, okay? Fuck off.
So, how about those expos, Brandon?
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right.
The expos, yeah, showing your age right there.
The expo, yeah, fuck. What, okay.
That's the joke, man.
Okay, what did I miss? Hey, brother, was born in 1972. Okay. What's that? Work with a metal band, and why would you work with a metal band with folk instruments? Such yes, I've done
Protocol.
I've done 2 records with Protocol. They're like Russian folk metal. We've done all kinds of stuff. I really enjoy doing those projects because the folk instruments are usually a lot of fun to record because you get to do a lot of things you normally wouldn't. So that's definitely worth checking out. Whenever I get a chance to do a folk metal band, fuck yeah, I'll do it. Even if like I said, I've done Celtic bands. They're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun.
We even brought in some African hand percussion stuff a few times with you.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, he brought in some djembes and that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Well, you did that. What was the band called? Regale? Like you did an actual like Irish.
I've done
yeah.
several Celtic records. Will always look good time. Those guys can really fucking play too. How do you deal with folk instruments though? Check on gear sluts. I usually it's like, well, if I'm gonna mic something, I'll try and look around, check out some of the forums. Usually you can find advice from other engineers. Check out gear sluts, check out the womb, that kind of stuff, and just look around for questions. Do a Google search. How do I mic up this? How do I mic up that? Like I had a hard time miking Celtic fiddle and getting it to sound good without like the high frequencies tearing your ears off. And eventually found do it with a ribbon and kind of mic from behind the player a little bit over the shoulder, and then you can get a much more mellower sound. But definitely go with a ribbon when it comes to miking a fiddle. You know, but you get to do other cool instruments like, you know, like a boron or a sauterne. And those are a lot of fun. Lodi whistle, I remember the one guy running. Those are great. We just use like a U87 on that, and it works out pretty well. Generally, yeah, first choice is U87, but these days it's probably going to be like the Roswell Delphos, which is like a recreation of the 47, which is just fucking amazing. I use that thing on everything. And it's, it's fucking great. Check out the Roswell Pro Audio site. I can't say enough good things about those mics. They're fucking amazing. Okay. Oh, let's go way back and relax for a second. Back's getting sore.
What do you got there, TJ?
Oh, there's a guy thanking us for pointing out the PV Windsor and Gypsy Chief Goliath to him.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, cool. Yeah, the
Fucking
Windsor's fucking right on, guys.
Actually, Gypsy, it just got announced. I don't know if you saw this, Brandon. Gypsy Chief and Diamond Head in Windsor.
What?
Yes.
Oh, I saw Diamond Head in Toronto about 6 months ago. They're
But-
great. I'll see them again in a heartbeat.
Yeah, they're coming to Windsor. If my phone will stop being dumb.
Send me an invite or whatever to that.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Yay. You guys get to see our social lives.
Yeah.
September 5th.
Sweet. I'm down.
Hey
Yep.
guys,
It's a
hope you're all.
Tuesday.
Yeah, we're
I
doing
don't
great,
care.
man. I'm having a good time tonight. Just hanging out, answering some questions. You know, if you like I said, if you got something really pressing, hit up the premium ones. We'll get back to you. Show your boobies, not happening.
No problem to the guy that I pronounced your last name right. I'm not going to do it again because it just ran by too quickly. Steel Panther versus Spinal Tap.
Steel Panther.
Steel
Steel
Panther.
Panther.
Yep.
Spinal Tap was a great movie, but I mean, their
Steel
music
Panther-
was
Steel
best.
Panther's a great live act.
Yeah.
They are an amazing live act. They're probably one of the best live acts I've ever seen. They are simply awesome. Great people too. We had Steel Panther on the show. We had Lexi and Satchel on the show a couple years ago. They were great. Those guys are fucking amazing.
All right, someone was asking what's RCH. I have no idea what this guy's talking about. What RCH is? 'Cause no one's wearing anything with RCH on
I have
it.
no idea.
No idea.
Yeah.
Nice Rev shirt. Oh yeah, that was the shirt I was too fat to get into, right? Yes.
Oh, I have no idea. I take
You
this.
probably did get that last year at fucking Summer Jam. Derek's giving t-shirts to everybody.
Oh
except
no,
me.
this one came from Anaheim this past year. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
I'm probably still too fat.
Darth? What is that?
No, it's a tube.
Oh, it is. Okay.
It's an amplifier, Rev.
All right. Let's see it now. I don't know. It was just Star Wars Day.
You want to start playing bass now?
I don't know if I'm smart enough to play bass.
There's some I was gonna read too. Son of a bitch.
This is what I got to work with.
Opinions on line 6 Helix, blah blah blah.
Opinions on line 6. I believe it was smashed.
Yeah, watch my Spider 5 review. That kind of sums it up pretty good.
Ever make it out to Vancouver? Not yet.
I did when I was 11. It's been a while, yeah. You know what? Maybe later this year we'll see. Me and Warren Hewitt are cooking something up very cool. And, if I get to make it out of Vancouver, I'll let you guys know. A couple things are in the works, actually. We'll see what happens.
Here's a question. Favorite metal album that was released... Wait, no. Favorite metal band that released their first album after the year 2000?
Theocracy. I'm wearing their shirt.
3 Inches of Blood.
Fuck.
Steel Panther, too.
The Sword, Age of Winters. That was a fucking amazing record. Steel Panther, yes, absolutely.
Dream
That's
Evil.
a great question. There was a thing up on Metal Sucks. I think it was a quote from Rob Halford. He was saying, nothing's really got his attention ever since Marilyn Manson. And Metal Sucks said something about a lot of metal's getting stagnant. It's recycling old ideas and nobody's doing anything new except for maybe the gent kids.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like, not necessarily. Like, go put on some fucking Animals as leaders or Periphery or that sort of thing. Those guys are really pushing the boundaries that way in the whole prog metal end.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fucking cool there.
I'm just trying to think of a newer band. 'Cause, like, albums that really got me years back, it's Arch Enemy, but those guys started in the 90s. And
Yeah.
Kill Switch and stuff like that.
Okay. Why did that come up? Yes. We already did that one. Just making sure. Yep. Okay. But yeah, that's.
Yeah, it's a great question. I just can't even think of a newer metal band.
Oh,
that I've
somebody
gotten
said
into.
Mastodon. Yeah. Okay. there-
Mastodon, yeah. Like
I'm seeing them next week.
Okay. I haven't really got into Mastodon, so I wouldn't say. But yeah, like I said, Sword Age of Winters. That was a fucking great record. That yeah, just really groovy. It's a really enjoyable record to listen to.
Actually, you know what? I'd say the Agonist. I got into them a lot.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, for me more than anything though, Steel Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
Feel the Steel and Balls Out. Yeah, fucking amazing records.
Their new one's good too.
I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. So.
Yeah, check it out. That's cool.
Even the second to last one was great with Pussy Whip. That was a great song.
No, the best for me was.
You mean blackened but funnier?
Oh no, the fact that we asked him that. We're driving up and
Or no, it's battery.
Oh yeah,
battery.
yeah. We're driving up to Casino Rama to interview Steel Panther, and Glenn and myself are in the car.
Cooking up questions.
Oh, what are we gonna ask him? Like when we were listening to the album, like here's what you ask him, Glenn. How much Metallica were you listening to when you wrote this?
That was
I
a
believe
fucking
I had
good
it
one.
on
Yeah.
a constant loop for 3 straight weeks.
Helping a friend with MIDI piano and trying to make it sound more real dual to what's available. Being using a little reverb and delay with EQ. Any suggestions?
Using a MIDI piano. Ooh, that's a fucking tough one, bro. Play it out on an actual fucking keyboard. What you're gonna want to do is work your fucking work your velocities and make sure they're not all the same value. I'm not much of a MIDI guy, so I can only help you so much there. But that would be my first thing: is start randomizing up some of the velocities and make it work like how fingers will play, as opposed to playing a typewriter or electric typewriter. Everything's played with the exact same strength. Mess your velocities around and do it. I'm not sure what synth piano you're using, but there's some really good stuff out there these days. So that would be my suggestion.
Use the Nintendo Miracle Piano.
No, do not do what he said.
Never do what he says. No matter how much money he's offering.
Oh, ouch.
I don't pay for that stuff.
Yeah, okay. Princes of the Universe.
Which is a great Queen song.
Okay.
The theme song from Highlander.
Okay. It is? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I don't know. I tweeted out about that last week and randomly came on at the bar. I'm like, holy shit, are they actually playing this? And
That's
yeah,
awesome.
about 3/4 of the way through, someone went and changed it. So there you go. Still, badass song.
Awesome. So we've been broadcasting for an hour here. I think we're going to go for about 15 more minutes.
Yeah.
Then we got to drive him back. But yeah, having a good time here. So yeah, keep the questions coming. Yeah, like I said, I wish I could be a little more help with that MIDI keyboard thing. Using a little reverb and delay. Yeah, with EQ. Yeah, I like reverb and delay too. Maybe a little chorus you can try on your piano. But like I said, I think it's more of a velocity thing you want to worry about more than anything. And start with the fundamental right there. So that's my suggestion. But I mean, like, yeah, there's some great synth pianos you can get these days. So, yeah, just make sure you got a good one. And velocities, work on your velocities.
I was going to say, I saw a couple people saying Jared Dines come back, blah, blah, blah. Was he popped up in our chat here for a few minutes?
No
'Cause
idea.
We have not been paying attention to the stream.
Yeah,
at
we've
all.
been answering the premium chat. So, it's like, it figures Jared would run out of here before he made a comment he had to pay for.
Well, his recharge time was up so he could go back to his hentai collection.
Ooh. We love you, Jared. Apparently not as much as you love your hentai collection.
Speaker coffins.
And speaker coffins recording. No, actually, I am not a fan of a speaker coffin. That's basically like an enclosure. Like I know Randall makes one. Basically, you're gonna get a muffled sound. I like my speakers out in a room. You're much better off probably going with a digital solution, like the 2 Notes Torpedo, where you can hook your amp up to a load box. Thanks, Jared. You're right. I do.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Jared. Holy crap.
That's 2.5 lap dances. There you go, Glenn.
Wow. Oh, come on, Jared. That was totally unnecessary. But thank you, sir. Yeah. Thank you for coming down from your giant pile of money and making a comment. I really appreciate it. Hope that Hellcat's treating you well, buddy. Thank you so much, dude. That was amazing. Holy crap. Anyway, seriously though, back on the other thing. Are you a fan of speaker coffins when you're recording guitar? Yeah, I'd say go with the 2 notes torpedo live as opposed to a speaker coffin because you're going to get silent recording. You can plug your amp in, you can crank it up and get, there's a reactive load against your tubes. So you're going to get that sound. Plus they've got amazing cabinet impulses and that's fucking amazing. Absolutely love working with the torpedo. It's a far better solution for recording than a cabinet coffin, in my opinion. Anyway, hopefully that helps. I really hope that helps you out, dude. Seriously.
Yeah. No, I mean, I borrowed your 2 notes for a little while, and yeah, I fell in love with the thing. It's great.
Yeah, they're something amazing. There's going to be the torpedo captor coming out in a couple months as well, which is going to be a much cheaper version. They'll give you the same thing. It's a reactive load box, but you can load in your own custom impulses. And it doesn't load them right into the unit itself. You have to be hooked up to a computer. But if you're home recording, it's great. The Torpedo Live works either as a live situation or... holy shit. Okay.
Oh, that's the guy that I actually pronounced his name right.
Oh my god. You guys are way too fucking generous.
Thanks, bro.
Seriously. Holy crap. Thank you. That's 4 lap dances tonight.
No. 50 and 50 is 100.
TJ got
That's
working.
5.
Oh, that's 5.
See that? The drummer knows fucking math. Give me a mic to drop.
I was going to say, where's all that math when it comes to actually playing drums?
Ouch.
What are you running off to?
Where are you going?
It's an expensive mic so you can drop it.
Don't drop my Rode, thank you.
Okay.
Got a $20 Apex you can drop.
Yeah, okay. There we go. Sorry. I was going to go grab Brendan's expensive mic so you could drop it. Seriously, wow, that's fucking insane, though. How did you say that dude's name?
Espinoza.
Yes, we will be at GearFest absolutely for sure. We've been looking forward to it all year.
I'm booking it off tonight.
Yeah.
And if they don't give it to me, guess what? Fuck it, I'm going anyway.
Yeah, so we'll be there. Looking forward to meeting you, dude. Hey, Jared, if you're watching, man, you should totally come to GearFest. It's a total trip. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, we had an absolute blast last year. It's
hung out
really
with Sturgis.
Cool. Yeah, we
I spent half a day with him.
Yeah,
dinner.
we went out with Joey and his wife, and we just had a blast. We had a really good time. Brandon from Oni was along with us. For you guys who don't know who Oni is, they were out on the road with Children of Bodom this year.
Bodom, The Devil You Know.
Yeah.
They were opening band on Knotfest. They've been all over the place.
Yeah, they're pretty interesting. And what's interesting about Oni is they're the only metal band I know that has synth vibes. Like a electric xylophone, basically.
Yeah.
Pretty unique stuff. Pretty cool. Nice to see them pushing the limits and doing their own thing. Very cool stuff. Brandon, I've known for years. I used to record him years ago. And
I used to drink with Brandon before he was... we'll leave it at that.
Yeah,
but there's stories.
I've done a couple records with Brandon, and he's a really good dude. With his band he was in before Oni, which was called Assassinate the Falling. And there we go.
Yep. I saw someone say greetings from Saudi Arabia.
Oh, outstanding.
Wow.
Greetings from Canada.
Amazing, dude. Hey,
Thank
you for maybe putting your life on the line to watch this. That's
yeah, really,
incredible.
that is incredible. Thanks so much.
Bass player, how do I tie my shoes? That's a paid question. Velcro.
Okay.
Yes, Velcro. Yeah, what he said. Yes, get yourself some Velcro, dude. Best of luck. Good, congratulations on learning how to stop drooling all over yourself.
Wait, if you can't go with the Velcro because you think it's not fashionable, one, your grandfather probably wears Velcro also, so you're cool. Or, or you could get like those the elastic band stringy shoe things, so you could lace those up. Now you're gonna have to ask an adult to help you lace up your shoes, but it'll keep your shoes tight on your feet.
When you go to take them out of the box and you've got to get that plastic piece that hooks the shoes together, make sure an adult gets safety scissors and cuts that off for you.
Wow.
What? You think he was bad? Shit.
Well, yeah. Yeah, just make sure you don't tie your shoes together. Okay, one foot after the other. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You can do it. We believe in you.
Halfway to being a drummer if you could get that far.
Yeah, exactly. Halfway to being a drummer is kind of like halfway to being an idiot.
Still better than a bass player.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah,
That's
well,
one.
you had a stinker earlier, so
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, how are we doing here?
yeah, we got time.
We got a few minutes left
Yeah.
here. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up in about 5-10 minutes. So if you got any like heavy duty questions, we're still here for a couple minutes. So, but seriously, though, thanks to everybody who's kicked in on the premium questions tonight. You guys have been fucking amazing.
Glenn will really enjoy his night out.
Jared, I owe you a beer, buddy. Next time I see you. Yeah, like I said, you should totally come to Gearfest or Summer NAMM or something like that. Come on out and have some fun. If you guys are on the road, if Rest Repose comes out on the road, we'll definitely come see you guys and hang. Should be a blast. Come to Detroit, man. We'll come. We'll go see your show.
Someone's calling my beard metal muff. And I'm like,
No, that was earlier this year.
yeah, compared to the way my beard
Major
was, like with my beard out the fucking here.
That was Bin Laden muff.
Yeah, that's like TJ. I'm not crossing the border with you, muff.
You're getting your own way to the airport, thank
It
you.
was
Yeah, exactly.
70s porn star muff.
Oh God, no. That would have gagged.
They would have been embarrassed in the 70s.
Fucking right. But yeah, like I said, LA friends, if anybody from California is watching, I should be in LA the week of the 22nd. I'm going to be down, going to be hanging out with Alex from Gear Gods and hanging out with Warren and whatnot. Just coming to enjoy the sun because Canada's weather's still kind of shitty at this point, and just want to go hang out. So we might do Grill 'em All one night. We'll see what's going on. If it winds up happening, yeah, we'll make an event. We'll hang out. It'll be a blast. Always enjoy LA. It's a really cool town. Last week where there was a little crazy with the fucking traffic. You had already flown back to Canada by that time.
Well, I was there for the flooding, which was insane.
Yeah. What's
All
this?
right, Cody Woody. Someone just sent me a screenshot of what you were talking about, Orange Productions. Thank you. I will show the list to Glenn later on once we're all wrapped up here.
Sure. Randy Rhoads versus Dimebag. Ooh, I gotta go with Dimebag to be honest with you though.
Really?
Yeah. It's like I'm talking in terms of songwriting, that kind of thing.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a little more partial to the Pantera stuff than I am to the Aussie stuff, to be honest with you.
Sorry, I missed the question because I was responding to this.
Randy Rhoads versus Dimebag.
Oh.
And I'm like, this is the thing. There's no right answer to this. It's that's a very tough question. Both were incredibly gifted guitar players. Then again, Randy Rhoads did Mr. Crowley, which is a fucking amazing piece of music. I didn't care for Randy Rhoads' tone though.
No,
Very, very
I famously on my Guitars for Metal video, I got a lot of shit for that. And I said I don't like his tone.
Yeah, it's like
Amazing
I remember
guitar player, huge influence.
One of the first bands I ever recorded. I got in this huge argument with the guitar player because he's like, "Oh, well, my guitar tone sounds like Randy Rhoads," and I'm like, first off, no, it doesn't, and B, Randy Rhoads' tone wasn't that fucking good. Actually, it's something you don't really hear on anybody else's records, and that's probably a good reason for that. Yeah. You want to emulate great tone, go listen to In Flames or even Dimebag to that matter. Dimebag had great tone. Dimebag had a very, very unique tone as well. But in terms of songwriting, I probably got to go with fucking Pantera. Cowboys from Hell, Domination, Cemetery Gates. I just like Dimebag's style a little more. He was a little bit more crazy.
See, I remember when Cowboys first came out, and I was in grade school at that time. Like, I had been about...
I was in, second year college.
Yeah. No, I was grade 1, grade 2, listening to this stuff late at night on the radio, and just the sound, 11 o'clock at night, you're falling asleep, and you hear Cemetery Gates for the first time, and it just tweaks you out, and you stay awake for an extra hour.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
Something like that just stays.
I remember they premiered that video for Cowboys Hell on Much Music. Nobody had heard of them, and I remember the introduction. Can you believe these guys used to be a glam band? And it's hilarious because you go look up the video for All Over Tonight. That is hilarious. But even then, you could tell Dimebag was a fucking genius on guitar. But yeah, if you guys want a good laugh, go check out Pantera All Over Tonight on YouTube. You will laugh your fucking asses off. It is priceless.
What album's that off of?
Projects in the Jungle.
Oh, I love that album.
Yeah, of course you do.
Out for Blood, man. Great tune. That was my jam.
Yep. Okay, but yeah, don't get me wrong though. Randy was a brilliant player too. There was a lot of great stuff. Crazy Train.
Diary of a Madman.
Yeah.
My favorite as far as guitar playing. I don't think you can beat Revelation, Mother Earth.
Mine
That's
was
not
mine,
really-
mine was Mr. Crowley.
Sure,
I
no,
gotta-
that's brilliant too. We used to play that one, and yeah, you got a sense of what that guy could actually do and write and come up with on guitar. It was simply brilliant.
If you want to see some really cool Randy Rhoads stuff, though, go on YouTube and look up some old Quiet Riot when they were playing at the Whiskey. There's some old videos of Quiet Riot with Randy Rhoads and they're doing shows at the Whiskey in Hollywood. It's pretty fucking cool stuff. And I think that's how Randy Rhoads wound up getting the Ozzy gig was Quiet Riot was starting to get some notoriety, and Ozzy basically stole their guitar player. So there you go. So it's a real tragedy what happened to him, and a real loss for music. I think I always often wonder what would happen, where music would have went if Randy Rhoads had still been alive. What we would have got in terms of records.
Random question here from Costa Rica.
Oh, cool.
Luis Andres Segura. Evidently, in Costa Rica, most of the music gear is 3 or 4 times more money than what it is in the U.S., which is bullshit.
Yeah, no, I know the shipping's insane. A friend of mine.
Yep.
And the corruption and all the rest of the bullshit.
But his question is what do you think about the Roland Cube 40 GX, or just a good practice amp in general?
Will has one actually. It's okay. It's not bad.
Like, aside from the Spider 5 bullshit.
Yeah, the thing is, if you've got an interface, get yourself like bias by Positive Grid. That'd probably be a good way to start. Go with software.
Yep.
No. You know what you get?
Yep.
Get one of these.
Yep.
These are amazing. It does one sound and it does it. Or unless this is clean. Oh, it does do clean. It does 2 sounds.
No, it's
the
it's
metal
great for
tone
clean.
on this thing is ridiculously awesome. It's 20 watts. It's loud enough to keep up with a drum set.
We were just
we're
trying it
gonna test
earlier
that out.
before the thing, and we cranked it up, and it's like, wow, that's loud for 20 watts for solid state.
Yep. But we're gonna try this out with against a drum set and see what we get. The other thing is you could always take the effects stand out of it and plug it into a power amp. But this is an absolutely raging tone. So there we go. Anyway, I think with that we're gonna wrap it up. It's 9:46, and I gotta get him back home.
We got to get back to the studio
he's
because I got
gotta
to
get
go to work. Yay, midnight!
Yeah, but just like to say thank you so much, everybody who tuned in, because we kept up a couple hundred of you guys online tonight, and that was great. Thanks to everybody who hit up with a premium, premium things. And Jared, that was
Glenn will appreciate your lap dances.
yes, Jared. Thank you so much. I owe you a beer, and Mr. Espinoza. Thank you, Mr. We will see you at Gearfest, man. Thank you so much. And once again, thanks to everybody who contributed on the super chat. You guys fucking rock. We're going to do this again probably next week, hopefully, because these are a lot of fun. And yes, I'm getting fiber. I can't fucking wait. Many special thanks to MSI for that. Anyway, so from all of us here, we're hanging out in Brandon's basement right now. Just want to say good night. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. This was a lot of fun, and I was really happy to answer your questions. Hopefully, you guys learned a few things. I really appreciate everybody.
If anyone plays Halo 5, add me on Xbox Live. Seriously.
What's your screen name?
TJ the Drummer 519.
There you go. Okay.
It's the same name across all media platforms. Find me anywhere.
Yeah, if you want to hear TJ and I, we used to play in a band, by the way. We've done some of our music on the show. The most notorious is probably from the High LPR 35. Action's Banana the Cloth, that was sung 300 times. So look up Final Stage. That song was As the Empire Falls. And that was the cool theme song for the Weekend Metal. That was the guitar solo on the intro.
Yeah, exactly. The original working title for that song was called When the Vatican Burns. But Brennan wouldn't let me use that because he was afraid of what his grandmother would say. But anyway, thank you very much. We will talk to you guys later. Don't forget, we got viewers' comments coming up on Friday.
Yep.
Got a pretty cool episode there, so make sure you check that out. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Take care. We'll see you later.
Fuck you, Glenn.